I think so. Alright, so we got Soul Reaper. Says it's optional, but it certainly isn't. Explosions! Yay us! Cut that out. Alright, that's done. Let's go this way.
More Soul Reapers! Destroy them!
Destroying?
Charge!
Ah.
Come on.
You talking to me or the tyrant? Everything's just bloody exploding, isn't it?
Damn worms! It's an infestation!
Just gotta clear the way. All the Fighters Guild getting their souls reaped.
Faster, pal! As long as Mezamma's pretending to be me, my guildmates are dying!
I hear ya.
I'm gonna show up.
Spider's squished.
I don't remember these corridors being so dismal!
Ooh.
There! That's me! I mean, not me! Mezamma! Get her!
Let's get these Soul Reapers first. All destroyed, let's go.
I won, mortal. I shattered your guilds, killed or captured your leaders. The Order of the Black Worm is victorious!
Blocked in. Oh, Soul Echoes.
To my eyes. Succumb to my illusion!
Ember, get out of the lava. She is fire.
Immortal! Destroying me won't stop our master's plan!
Destroy the eyeball. Check for those beams. Another one on the other side. They're everywhere. Phew. Gabby's coming.
Well done, friend. You made Mezamma pay for Merrick and all the deaths she caused.
And it looks like the worms didn't get all my guildmates. That's something at least. You fought good, pal. It was an honor to fight at your side and take out Mezamma. But you should talk to Gabrielle. I don't like that look on her face. Last time I saw it, she made it rain on me for 3 straight days.
Just on you, Portable. Personal rain.
Good job taking down Mezamma, but we're not safe yet. As Prince Azah and I were meeting with representatives of the 3 alliances, we received reports of Soul Reapers and Worm Cult attack squads appearing across Tamriel. It's bad out there.
So you convinced the 3 alliances to join together to combat the Worm Cult again?
Not exactly. Prince Azah and I were able to get the alliances to send ambassadors to Sturk, the same island where Vanis forged the agreement to attack Cold Harbor. But we're far from reaching such an agreement again. Frankly, we could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
Take my portal to Sturk and talk to your alliance's ambassador. Convince them that the Worm Cult threat is real and we need to work together to stop it. Prince Azah and I will lean on the other 2 and do the same.
Alright, I'll talk to my alliance's ambassador at Sturk.
I left the Alliance ambassadors alone on Sturk with Prince Azah. Let's go try to convince them.
Did you explain the stakes? We need the 3 alliances to cooperate.
We got them to come to Sturk. That's a start. Now we just need to make them see reason.
Ambassadors, please! You must listen!
Those attacks in Oradon. Prince Azar says it's the Worm Cult.
What does it matter? We can't fight wars in both Cyrodiil and our sovereign territory.
Prince Azar said Gabrielle was bringing the hero who uncovered this plot. Let's hear them out.
Gabrielle tells a compelling tale of necromancy and Daedric cults. But I am not yet convinced that the Pact is truly in danger. Why don't you elaborate on why I should believe that the Worm Cult has returned and is a significant threat to the land?
The Worm Cult has returned. They're launching attacks throughout Tamriel with Soul Reaper devices.
Are you certain it's a resurrected Worm Cult, and not just the work of an insignificant handful of fanatics who refuse to accept defeat? Surely they can't be a threat to the powerful Ebonheart Pact?
4 fighters' guild halls were destroyed, Merrick was killed, and Vanis Galarion has been captured.
That explains the obvious concern displayed by Prince Azar and Gabrielle. Perhaps this threat is more dire than I anticipated. I'll bring this information to my superiors right away.
I'm sure I speak for my fellow diplomats when I say we will pass on the information, but can make no promises.
Vanis' staff. It's reacting to you, friend. Reach out and see what happens.
Examine the staff.
Vanis!
Listen, everyone. My time is short. I am very much relieved that my spell succeeded and reached you. And I see you've gathered the alliances. Good, good. Needless to say, the Worm Cult captured me. My spell won't last long, so listen closely to my instructions.
We're listening.
Mezamma teleported me and locked me in a cell. Reminds me of Cold Harbor, but also it doesn't. A problem for later. Listen, the Soul Reapers are just the start. The Worm Cult has a hidden nest. It's amassing forces to launch a devastating attack.
Where is it?
My guards mentioned an isolated island called Solstice. If I learn more, I'll contact you again. But you must convince the alliances. They must join with the guilds again to stop this threat. If not, the Worm Cult will bring death to all of Nirn.
If even the great Vanis Galarion is worried about this threat, we have to act. Now!
There's no time to waste, comrade. Come, let us speak. Between your efforts and Vanis' message, the Alliance ambassadors finally seem willing to throw us their support. And from what Vanis told us, I suspect we'll need it. A rescue must wait. The threat hiding on Solstice is our first priority.
So what now, Prince Azar?
Just as the alliances, guilds, and heroes of Tamriel joined forces on Sturk to end the plane meld, we must do so again to stop the worm cult on Solstice. Your actions were instrumental in revealing this threat. I hope we can count on you again.
It's clear now. We need to work together if we're to have any hope of defeating the worm cult.
Agreed. We must report back to our superiors and rally our forces.
And what should we call this newfound camaraderie?
How about the Sturk Fellowship? This island has a habit of being part of these things.
The Sturk Fellowship? I suppose it will do until I can suggest something better.
Where did that guy just walk off to? Hey! Oh, there.
The Sturk Fellowship.
So do you think Queen Irene will send forces to join our Sturk Fellowship?
We set aside our differences once to defeat the worm cult. It may take some convincing, but I am certain the Old Merry Dominion will contribute. At least a champion or two. Perhaps a few knights. At least until we know the true extent of the threat.
The Pact will send champions at least. Perhaps some troops. At least until we know the extent of what the worm cult is actually planning.
Do you think Yoran, the Skull King, will send forces to join our Sturk Fellowship?
Yorin brought the Dark Elves and the Argonians together to defeat the Akaviri. And he set aside hostilities to defeat the worm cult once before. I can't say with any certainty, but I believe the Ebonheart Pact will do the right thing.
Sturk Fellowship? Yes, Gordo suggests a good name. I will do my best to lead the Fighters Guild and make Merrick proud. As soon as we get clarity on the obstacles we face, I'll send for you. Until then, Stendarr keep you safe, comrade.
What obstacles are we talking about, Prince Azar?
Our way forward is blocked by 3 primary obstacles. The Sturk Fellowship must still be organized. We don't know where the island of Solstice hides in the vast seas, and we have only the barest idea where Vanus is imprisoned.
I assumed the Sturk Fellowship was all set.
While the guilds and the 3 alliances have agreed to work together to combat the worm cult in principle, there are still treaties to be signed, logistics to work out, and plans to be finalized. That will fill mine and Gabrielle's days for a time.
How are you going to locate the island of Solstice?
That task will most likely fall upon the Mages Guild and the scholars and sages of the alliances. If there is even the merest mention of Solstice in an old scroll or text, we will find it.
Shouldn't our priority be to rescue Vanus Scalarian?
The rescue of Vanus is crucial, but stopping the threat posed by the Worm Cult and their Soul Reapers must be our first priority. And to do that, we need to locate Solstice and transport our forces there. We'll save Vanus as well. This, I swear.
The Sturk Fellowship? Well, I don't hate it. We could do worse for a name for our combined forces.
Do you think that High King Emmerich will send forces to join our fellowship?
Perhaps, perhaps not. Who can know the mind of a man like Emmerich? In any case, it's not up to me. I shall bring your argument to my superiors in Daggerfall. And it was a very convincing argument to be sure. And let them decide.
Well, all 3 of them better because I saved all their lives. They better? Right, Scordo? Talk to you last.
We'll be in touch regarding Solstice, friend. Until then, stay safe.
Are you worried about Vanus?
Of course I'm worried. But Vanus is a powerful mage, perhaps the most powerful. He can handle himself. I just wish he told us more about Solstice.
Have you been to Solstice?
No. I'm barely sure I've even read about the place. But I plan to do some research while we wait for Vanus's next message.
Sturk Fellowship. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? And when next we meet, you and I are gonna ring a lot of worm cult heads. Just like a hammer striking a bell. That's what we're gonna do. For Merrick.
What do you know about Solstice, Gordo?
Not a damn thing. It could be an island paradise for all I know. Or it could be a carnal pit crawling with worms and Daedra. Probably a little bit of both. As long as there's something there for me to punch, all good.
Do you still support Princess Az's leadership of the Fighters Guild?
For the duration of this crisis, and until the Council can formally select a replacement for Merrick, certainly. I give him a hard time, but Prince Azar is a good man, and a good warrior. He'll make Merrick proud. Just you watch.
Any thoughts on the Fellowship or Varnus's imprisonment?
Coordinating the forces of 2 guilds and 3 alliances? That's not a job I envy. As for Varnus, he got captured trying to rescue me. Least I can do is return the favor. Soon as we stop the Worm Cult from bringing death to all Nirn, I'm on it.